Hello. Oh, wow. Why is it that when I start streaming, I notice instantly that my glasses are not good? Does clicking the start button instantly do anything? Like, does it instantly make my glasses suck? Feels bad. Okay. I think I want to start. Okay, I want to start taking this code from yesterday and putting it into a standalone project inside my UI library somewhere. Okay. Okay, I think I'll work in a branch. Start a new branch, delete everything, and then start from scratch. Okay. So the important part of a UI is just I think is mostly layouts. And being able to reuse code. Okay, anyway, let's start by creating a new branch. I almost forgot the comment. API redesign. This will be my version 1 after it's done. Okay, we have this. So what I want to do is completely delete all the docs. Delete. Okay. Delete everything here, I think. Yep. There's really nothing I want to keep. Okay. Well, I want to keep everything, but I want to redo it from scratch. What is this? Participants. Boom. Okay. Also, let's make sure I have the latest version here. I think I'm at 1.2 now. No, I'm at 2.1 now. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to need the this issue solved soon enough. Okay, so now that I have everything deleted, let's go in here. Images. Okay, I guess images make sense. Oh. This is now in monogame, nice. File drop event on desktop GL DX platforms. This means that my map editor could handle, you could like drop a map file on the screen and I could load it. It's pretty hype. Everything looks great. Yeah, nice. Let's look at this really fast. What is this? Drop event args. It gives you a string file, so everything you're dropping, if you have many dropped files. It's funny to use the word drop, but I guess it is what it is. Game window now has a file drop. Nice. Unfile drop, raise this. Hey, welcome, Bruce. Which one? Let's say I go here. Are you talking about this preview? So let's say I have my markdown on this side and the preview here. Yeah. I use markdown preview enhanced. By default, it's a light theme. I went into my settings. I think I put them all in here. I set it to GitHub Dark CSS on the preview theme. And then the code, I put it on Monokai CSS. I really want to make my own, but I don't know yet how. They don't have that in the documentation. I guess I could look at their source though. Ah, that's funny. The other day I played in the menu and tried on the to put this on the right. Apparently it created an entry. And it still was able to keep my comments. Huh. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so this is a great add-on. Great extension. And then to use it, I just do Ctrl-Shift-P and I go Markdown, Preview, Enhance, Open to the side. And this gives you out of the box this button, which shows me my navigation links. Oh, is that what I did? Build. Oh. I'll have to change that, I think. It's weird that this is a link. Oh, we have this showcase now. Awesome. Fixed it. Oh, not a bad idea actually. Well, here you go. I'll post the thing in the chat. Here. This. Sorry because it's a chat, so obviously things are messed up. But wow, the link parser sucks. And the extension is called Markdown Preview Enhanced. So what did I do in my other library for the NuGet links? Apparently I just did them like that. If I look at the source, yeah, it's nothing fancy. So here I'll do, wait. Oh, the first word is a link. So what happens if I do this with this instead? Also, it's nice, I didn't need to save and I still get a nice preview. Looks like this stream will be pretty short. Completely forgot I had an appointment. Let's just make sure I put a timer though, so I don't forget. In order, so what you do is you hit Control with the comma. It will open either this or this. Let's close that. Wait, what? Anyway, if you see the sort of UI, yeah, it was something you said. Just kidding. Okay, I'll put a 30-minute timer, so I guess my stream is gonna be the shortest I've ever done. Okay, what is this? That's some bad. I guess they changed the API or something. Yeah, it's settings.json. You also have this options, preferences, and then you can do in settings. So file, preferences, settings. What's the right way to do the NuGet links? Hey, welcome, Tuk Tuk. Bienvenue. There was a website called this with a bunch of README templates. Let's go check some that are. Hey, Le Bud. Let's look at one. Okay, this one. How do they do their links? Like that? They don't even care about putting a word. Interesting. Let's look at another one. GitPoint looks like a software. So they put centered links here, but otherwise they couldn't care less about. Maybe I do that. Let's look at, what is this? NHN. An editor. Yeah, they also don't care. If I look at the source here. Yeah, they just do the link straight up. Let's look at a last one. Sure, let's look at that. This one they put it centered. Let's look at this source. No, they went straight up HTML on most of this. So, where's the... I already forgot how it looked. How they centered it. Okay, I see. So they say center. Alright, so I guess they have access to some CSS. I guess default from GitHub. That's pretty nice. Then they put these as links manually. Okay. So since no one cares, I guess I won't do this. But okay, and there is still the alternative. So NuGet. Hey, they all. Okay. Yeah, it's whatever. I could center it, but I'm too lazy. What's up? So now I'm deleting my whole UI library code and starting from scratch in a separate branch. Let's see what I'm able to do. Yesterday I did this. Let's run this. So I put a bunch of code that I'm not keeping. I'm gonna take this code and move it to my UI project. But here's what I have. Doing documentation, starting over. Well, I'm starting over in like quotations because in reality my API will not really change. So here's, for example, a slider. Okay, the slider, you can see how it's synced. There's here a sidebar. When I click it, it says we got pressed. Oh, also look at the number here when I move the slider. You see, by the way, if you see something weird, it's because I hard-coded a reset. Every 5 seconds for 1 second, it will reset to 1.5. Here I put 2 sliders on the same value. So you see how there's almost no boilerplate. If you want to create a UI, you say, here, give me a slider, bind it to this value, put it here on the screen. UI components, yeah. Here's the range 1 to 2, and then that's it. Yeah. So the goal is to do some a UI inspired by ImGUI. So in case you're not familiar, you see how you're able to build this little window with text, buttons, strings that you can, a text box, and then also a slider with a float. The whole code to build this is just give me a text, put this as the string, give me a button, and then in the if statement, yeah, well, it's not too hard in C#, because I'm using monogame, so I can draw whatever I want to the screen. And then otherwise, it's just my logic code. Yeah. So you see how you have a button in an if statement? When you click this button, this evaluates to true, and then you can call save. So there's literally no boilerplate. Or input text, you can bind your values, and then as you're editing, this the variables get automatically updated. Same with this slider float. You pass the reference to the slider, and then all the logic is in here, hidden in the magic. How do I actually? Well, let's say you want to see how this slider is done. Slider. I have this really simple draw function. And then there's this rectangle that says how big and where to put the slider. So when I'm dragging it, it becomes red with some transparency. If I'm not, draw it as white. So you see how when I'm clicking, it's dragging, so it's red. And then, so this is the background. Hey, welcome, John Games. No, you. And then I calculate like where this value is inside of this. So this value right now is set to be between 1 and 2. So I convert this 1 and 2 into a percentage, and I use that to multiply my width. So this is starting from left, and then the right side is left plus the width. So what I do is I do the position of where my thing is. So this is at 0, in percentage, this is 0%, and this is 100%. Here would be 50%. So, so here you start, let's say at, so if this percent is 0, when you multiply by the width, this becomes 0. So we end up exactly on the left. If this is 1, then you do your left plus this, which is multiplied by 1, so you get the full width. Yeah, exactly. So essentially you move from left and then times 1 per 100% of the width, so you end up placing it. Or like 0.5 means you're at half the width. How do I put it in a component? Well, this part you probably don't want to know. It's this is why I'm doing this stream. I want to think about how this should be done. So I got something working. Right now this is done with a slider, which is very complex C# extension method. So this UI thing is a component called root, of type root. Yeah, you're being silly. So like root, all it does is it calls the update stuff and then the draw. So it loops over everything and then it draws it. So this root, for example, when I want to draw it, I just go in here and I say UI draw. And then the UI right now, all it does, it loops over. So there's no layout. Everything is in the free for all. Like, yeah. Yeah. So this is free for all. So when so here you can see there's no slider function. So if So UI.slider. So where does that come from? There's obviously in root no slider, nowhere. So this is magic from C#. They call it an extension. So I go in here, public static, and then I say this root, and somehow it's able to inject this function into this root object. Yeah, exactly. But maybe I never really care about memory optimization. I feel like it's not that important for this UI. I'm more interested into the API, how you use it, if it speeds up development. Yeah, but when are you gonna have 1 million buttons? Never. Hey, John Game, so since you're bringing that up, check that. Don't ignore the UI. Those are things that are hard-coded right now, but check that. Boom. You see? I just got 10,000 objects. Boom, another 10,000. That's 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. 90,000, 100,000. You see, I have like 100,000 things in my world, no issues. And I can easily go to, and you see how fast this is. If I select, there's a bit of delay when I select it, but otherwise, as I'm dragging, it's instant. So like I can say, hey, wait, whoops, I forgot that I can't drag on the UI. So here. You see, this is 100,000 selected. No, wait, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, literally no delay. 40,000, 50,000 selected right here. 60, let's zoom out a bit faster. 60, 70, 80, whatever, 90, that's 100,000. So you see, like doing things is fast. Now I drop, it creates a selection, poop. So there was a slight delay as it dropped. Well, now it's unusable. I guess I didn't optimize that, but I guess I couldn't care less. Oh wait, no, never mind. The reason it's slow is that right now, every frame, the 100,000 things are getting updated because they're in the selection. No, not a mem copy, but every frame right now is just saying loop over the 100,000 and update the position, even if you're not moving. I just hard-coded the loop somewhere. I think this is here. Dude, this should probably not be done every single frame. So here's like, it takes everything selected and loops over it. It does like a bunch of things like updating the bounds. No, not right. Probably not. Most likely you still want to update everything, but only when things are changing. I could do an early escape. Whatever, I don't care enough. Like, if this value is already this result, then I don't need to do the logic. Hey, thanks. Anyway, so I need to hurry up because my stream is ending in 15 minutes. Then I gotta run. Okay, so right now I'm just clearing everything. Maybe I should have not done any. Well, too late now. I'm deleting everything starting from scratch. So there's a bunch of errors apparently on things that don't exist anymore. So let's rerun, restart. Man, it feels bad, they're autocorrecting my name. What's gone wrong with GUI? Okay, no errors, perfect. Well, since I'm doing that, let's go get my docs and set that up really fast. still this. Let's grab my release. Am I allowed to just right click this, copy, and paste it here? Does it work? Paste. Oh, it works. Okay, title apo.ui. UI library for monogame. Base is GUI, and this is gonna be GUI. This is the advantage of naming everything like this. Apo.something. I can just easily update or bring everything to a new project. Okay, this is good. Everything else stays. So now I got a doc generator. One thing I need to do is create a new folder called data, and let's grab the same one from here, copy, bring that there, paste, boom. Getting started doesn't exist yet. Design choices. Those are two things that will exist. The GitHub link should be GUI. Hey, peace. Millions, yeah. Okay. So in the docs, let's create those files. New getting started.md. New file. Design choices.md. Those are all things I want. I'll do getting started. I'm not sure if I want caps or not. I feel like it looks better with caps, but at the same time, I'm a bit too lazy for that. Design choices. So that should work. API. Create a new folder called API. And in here, let's do a new file called readme.md. So what am I looking for? I want to see my docs, what they look like right now. Oops. If I click on API, I did put this in all cap. I wonder if I should have put this all cap API. What happens if I put it all cap? Is GitHub happy? No, it's not. Well, it makes sense. Hey, I think okay, I have all the boilerplate thing now set up. That's great. Last proofread. Looks good. All the things that I needed to update were up here. This looks good. Design API. Everything's okay. Okay. Reset. Clear everything. Reset docs. Okay, I got a clean slate now. It's a crazy branch. Now this needs to be changed. I should have done that already. Oh, I'll do it. Too late. Okay. maybe that brings an issue now. This documentation, it should be on push to the master branch. Otherwise, side branches can also generate that. I never thought about that. On push. On push branch. Can I do path in branch? They don't show that. So it looks like I don't need to do anything weird. Push branches. Is it main or is it master? This one uses master. Okay. Oh wait, I'm assuming that oh no, I didn't push this, so perfect. Okay, how much time do I have left? 5 minutes. Okay, I need to do... Let's create a new folder called example, maybe. Okay, example. I'll do cd example. Perfect. Let's initialize a new repo. .NET new apo.framework simple output UI example. Sure. So what am I up today? I got 5 minutes to start bringing my code from yesterday. So all the code that is pretty much shit tier, I'm bringing over to my GUI library. Also, I'm starting this GUI library from scratch. The general API will not be too different, and I'm most likely going to reuse a lot of the old ideas. But I want an ImGUI wannabe UI system. The downside with ImGUI is that you can't style it. So like I think that the default that they give you is what you have to work with. And I don't think you can make your own custom, right? I don't know, let's look at this issue. This is not an issue, but rather a question. Maybe you can and I didn't know. You can use the public API entirely. In this case, invisible button is often your best friend. It will perform all layout. From there, you can query the information you want. You can use the internal API. So maybe you can. If I look at this other one, 2014. I'd like to make custom plot widget. This is solved with ImGUI. So he was able to implement this. So I'm not doing too much coding, I'm mostly like doing a lot of research. I've decided to include a few better colors and themes. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. Transparency. Man, time flies. I streamed for 40 minutes. I guess it's not nothing. Also, I didn't realize we were already Thursday. How's the week going by so fast? So I'll end the stream when this music ends. Seconds. Let's stop it right now. Pause. Okay. Oh, the music is ending perfectly on time. Yeah, so sorry for the short stream. I gotta go though. So yeah, for everyone that's new, here's my Discord link. Otherwise, I don't think I'll stream later today. Most likely I'll be back tomorrow though.